Oh yeah. First off, I want to make it very clear. Tanya Johnson is the head coach at LSU. Her staff is amazing. I think she's only in year 3 or whatever, and that team is completely different than it's ever been. LSU is going to be an absolute handful in the SEC. They are a playoff NCAA-bound team, in my opinion, if they can stay healthy. And I think there's a little bit of a swag, or there's an attitude to them of they just want to work really, really hard. And so I want to make sure that people understand that I have a lot of respect for that program and what they're doing. And with that being said, I'm really proud of the way that we came out and responded tonight. I thought we had some hiccups, some ups and downs, trying to figure some of the things that we need to do. And I thought today we found a little bit more of a groove. I thought we had a little bit more consistency. And I thought we really started to enjoy ourselves on the court a little bit more. There was a little bit more of a vibe, I would say, this time. And that's a lot. It's been 5 years of building something here, and we're starting to see kind of the fruits of the labor is what I would tell you at this point in time.
All right, questions for student athletes and coach?
Hi, I'm Nora Riccozzi for Annenberg Media. My question is for you, Coach. I was wondering, after coming off of the win against this exact same team last night, what was the attitude like going into tonight, and do you feel that you had an advantage or a disadvantage because you just beat them last night?
I was talking to a couple people about this very thing. I would like it to be more like this, where you would play the opponent twice. And the reason why I think it's important is twofold. Number one, it's electric for the crowd, and it's familiar for the crowd, so they can get more into it, let's say that. But number two, you get to make actual adjustments or changes possibly, and you get to learn more about your team and how to make an adjustment against a team. And that learning curve to me is higher and faster. So I like that. We didn't do a ton of things differently, but there were a couple things I thought that we cleaned up and we were a little bit better at tonight. I thought we were just more polished tonight, is what I would say, sharp. But I like that format. It's not a normal format, and I don't think there was an advantage or not. I just believe in who we are and our product, and I believe in these young women.
Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Adriana. I'm with Daily Trojan. This is for Leah and for Abigail. How did last night's win influence the team's mindset heading into your second matchup against LSU tonight?
Yeah, just like Brad said, we kind of had more of a groove tonight. We kind of already expected what they were going to do, and today was really just being able to hone in on that and polish what we need to do and execute to get the win.
Everything she said, and at the same time, we didn't want to count them out. We knew that they were going to come back with a lot more want because we did beat them yesterday, and so I think it was just making sure that we continue to do that, or how we know how to play, and then also just be ready to make the adjustments that they make at the same time.
And then what is the biggest takeaway that the team will take heading into Big Ten season next week?
Ooh, that's a great
question.
The biggest takeaway, I think this team gave us a fight. It was kind of a different vibe, and I think it really helped. It gave us a different view for a different team to help us with the different teams in the Big Ten.
And then just like for all of preseason, just learning as we go. I think that playing a bunch of different styles of teams was really helpful for us, just to be able to know how to play offense, defense against every type of team. And I just think that we feel prepared going into Big Ten now because we have seen all these different types of teams.
Hi, I'm Emily Nichols with Sports Radio America. I'm very curious. So I noticed that the team had really strong defense, and I noticed that LSU also did. I noticed the team did have some inconsistencies towards the middle, but y'all were able to pull it together for a really, really strong ending. And I'm just curious, like, what changed and how were you able to pull it together to have that really strong and electrifying ending?
Yeah, I think we started off great. Like you said, we had a little hiccup in the middle, but I think we really wanted the win, and we really wanted to just execute it and get it done in 3 and show what we could do.
Yeah, and I think defense is a mindset, and we just wanted to make sure nothing hit the floor without a body there. And so just accepting that and making sure that we were playing with that grit during defense was important for us to help with momentum and to help give our hitters the opportunities. So.
Any other questions?
I have another question. I didn't
Yeah.
know we could ask multiple.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, for sure.
So during this game, there wasn't really a particular like one person picking up the slack. It felt like a really great performance from all of you. And I had noticed that maybe that wasn't necessarily clicking in like the earlier games this season. What do you guys think changed tonight?
I just think we're getting more familiar with each other. We already have strong relationships and great bonds, but we've been working on our connections with Reese, our setter, and I think everything's working out well, and it's really coming together, and I can't wait to see the rest of the season.
Yeah, and it also helps that our passers are doing a great job getting the ball up to the net, and then Reese is just creating so many one-on-one opportunities for us, so that just gives the hitters a lot more confidence. And, yeah, just a very balanced team.
I mean, you have London with Jay had hit 409, Abigail hit 300, Leah hit 600, and Riley McGinnis hit 667. And it's 22 attempts, 30 attempts, 15, and 12. And Taylor dug herself out of a hole. I think she was negative for a while and dug herself out. It's not the number that she wants, but had 31 attempts. That's a high-level distribution. That's not one person, right? I mean, there were times a couple years ago where Skylar Fields was getting like 60 sets, a match or what have you. That's not what this team is. This is a very balanced attack, and there's a lot of confidence starting to flow with people. And there's people on the bench right now that if they have their shot, that can do some big-time things for us.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Any other questions? Emily?
I also just have a question about team camaraderie. I noticed the whole night the team just cheered each other on. Y'all really stuck together and just supported each other throughout the game. I know, Coach, you mentioned over the past few years y'all have really been building just an outstanding program. So I'm just curious, what has that process been to just supporting each other, making sure that everyone feels just really like electric and I think just really supported? What does that process for team camaraderie look like for you all?
I think they just make fun of me. That's what they do. I think they bond and make fun of me, and that seems to be a really fun thing for them as they bully me. So you guys go ahead and answer.
In all seriousness, our culture is a really big thing here, and the way we present ourselves, the way we all have the relationships that we do, it's really big. And the 3 years I've been here, I learned from the upperclassmen that were there how to treat others and how to really conjoin our team, and I think we're doing a great job with that this year.
I know I can speak for all the freshmen when I say that we've just felt so welcomed here, and I think everyone's allowed us to be our genuine selves, and so that's just really important for how we connect off the court and also on the court. I'm really grateful for the girls that we have on this team and the connection that we have.
I have a very quick question for Coach. You're slowly inching towards 100 wins. How does it feel?
Oh, I am? I don't even know. Where am I at?
I think we're at 92 now.
Oh, 92. Yeah, good for me. It's very easy for me to answer that question. I don't care, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I was hired here to help bring USC back to power prominence or to compete for national championships. And it's taken some time to do that. It's been a long journey. And like I said, I think that every person that's been involved with this and has sweated it out and has been a part of this has helped build this. And Jeremy knows, he's been around this for a long time. He knows kind of how long and how hard this has been. And so I really enjoy, and who knows what this season's going to be. We're just getting started. I have no clue. But I just really, really like where this is going. To me, it's about a couple things. You need to try to be elite humans and elite organization, and that takes a lot. And there's a lot of, specific things that need to occur with that, but you have to do it with love, and you have to have a good time doing it at the same junction. So the wins come, the losses come, whatever it is, but it's. I would rather see smiles on faces from my kids and winning national championships or hoisting trophies rather than an overall record for me.
All right, thank you.
Any other questions? All right.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thanks, guys.